Hey, what's up guys? Kenneth here with the LEGO Republic coming back at you with another video. Today's video we are going to be talking about the new rumored potential for a LEGO Star Wars CMF series. If you do not know what a CMF series is, it is something like this. This is the Harry Potter CMF series. There are a bunch of blind bags. There's usually 16 minifigures. They're $5 a piece, but you get quality minifigures, quality arm printing. LEGO spends no expense, even though it is still a little overpriced. But this is a CMF series, comes with 16 figures. It's kind of a blind bag that you can, feel for which one. If it has a really distinct shape, you can feel for it, like the Gryffindor sword of, grip hook in here. That's how I got him. But the rumor is that we will be getting a LEGO Star Wars CMF series in 2021. Now, some of you may be wondering, well, why have we never gotten a CMF series before? And the answer is this: Hasbro, who has the rights to make Star Wars action figures, did their deal with Disney, and apparently minifigures, LEGO minifigures, fall under the category of action figures, which does not allow LEGO to make them for Star Wars because Hasbro has the license. Well, 2020 came around and Hasbro had to renew that license with LEGO Star Wars and Disney, and they apparently did some modifications. So we've got a rumor that we could potentially be seeing a LEGO Star Wars CMF series. So here are my thoughts on the CMF series. Well, you kind of just heard those, but here are the 16 minifigures that I would like to see in a CMF series. This is kind of biased, and you'll see why in a minute. But first, one thing I wanted to say is, this is potentially the reason why LEGO Star Wars has gotten rid of the battle packs, because potentially they do not need them anymore now that they'll have a CMF series. This is all potential and speculation, of course. This is not real, plausible facts. LEGO has not confirmed any of this, but we tend to consider rumors as fact, just as we're talking about them. But of course, if they're debunked, then we'll talk about the new rumor or whatever as if it's fact. Kind of like science. If you get new information, you go with the newest information. But I'm going to pretend as if this CMF series is a thing, but of course it's obviously not. But if this is a thing, it's probably a thing, and there are no battle packs, because LEGO says, well, why do we need any more battle packs? You just put a bunch of cool people in here. They better put clones in here. You best bet they better put clones in here. And then everyone will have to go and they'll buy 100 of these, which is going to be $500. That's just a ripoff. But hey, LEGO's a company. That's something that I wouldn't put past them to do that. So those are really my thoughts. Like, they're really going to start scamming you when they only make you pay $5 for a clone trooper or something. Really depressing, honestly, if they do that, because they've just gotten rid of minifigures. So basically what they're doing is they're going to make you pay $5 more for one less build, basically. Because if you had a battle pack, it'd be $15, you get your 4 minifigures, you get your build. But here they're going to do just 4 minifigures for $5 more. So you don't get the build, and you have to pay $5 more, which is just totally stupid and ridiculous. But LEGO is a company and they do want to do that. But anyway, those are my thoughts. I think it's absolutely stupid. I think it's great that we're getting a CMF series. However, I think it's stupid that it will be, replacing the battle packs. So that is just my opinion. I'm really annoyed LEGO scammed us, but I'll probably get over it, just like I did with the 501st battle
At
pack.
the number one
Anyway,
spot,
is
it really that obvious?
Like
Phase 2 Cody.
Series.
Come on. We were campaigning for the 501st battle pack. Now we were campaigning for Cody 2, Phase 2 Cody, and of course they didn't give us Phase 2 Cody, and they barely just gave us the battle pack. Rumor has it that the Phase 2 Cody would be in the $200 Republic Gunship, UCS Republic Gunship, which is just going to be a total scam, because you'll have to buy that $200 set if you want to get that figure, and that figure is going to be worth a whole ton of money. So I think that's a scam, but it'd be really nice if LEGO put this in a, CMF series, which I believe stands for classic minifigure or something.
And at the number 2 spot,
it should come
CMF,
to no surprise that
yeah.
I put down a Phase 2 Commander Rex or Captain Rex, whatever you want to call him. Either one works for me because they're the same figure basically. You can call him whatever you want. I'll still buy him, and I assume this one would sell a ton. All of these top 3 are going to sell amazingly, but that is what it is. Commander Rex, Captain Rex, you just can't go wrong with that, right? Number 3, I kind of hinted at it. It's a Phase 2 Commander Fox. I want to see him in his full red uniform. Everything looking really nice. That would be really awesome. I put all the commanders that I wanted to see, well, almost all of them, in here just because this would be a good place to just buy the one. It would be worth your $5. So obviously LEGO wouldn't put them all in here, but this is just my hopes, for this CMF series. Number 4 should come as no surprise. It's another clone commander. We have Commander Bukhara, which is, Ki-Adi-Mundi's clone commander. He commands the Galactic Marines. He's in episode 3. He, shoots and kills Ki-Adi-Mundi. Pretty classic scene that LEGO has just not touched ever. So it'd be really nice if they threw him in this series. Number 5, yet another Clone Wars character, is young Ahsoka Tano. It has been a long while since we've gotten a young Ahsoka Tano, and it would be really nice to get another one, because I have the middle version. I don't have the Rebels version, but I have the Season 7 old version, the Season 4 middle version. It'd be really nice to get a Season 1 young version. That would just be really cool to me. Number 6, this is a very specific clone trooper from the Clone Wars. It is the Orange Scout Trooper from Landing at Point Rain. So it's kind of like the green Kashyyyk Scout Trooper, but it's orange. And they made a Geonosis Troopers battle pack, but they put non-canon clones in there, and they didn't put the canon clones in there from the actual episode that it was based off of. So that was kind of annoying to me, and I don't know why they did that. So I would really like to see that Orange Scout Trooper. I think he would look really awesome, and I would buy a lot of them. To redo that whole scene. I'd probably build a mock if I got all of those troopers. That could be really fun. Number 7, we have another random clone trooper. I promise you that this list is not entirely clone troopers. But we have the 501st ATRT driver. So we've gotten the Clone Wars variant 501st Trooper. We've gotten the Clone Wars 501st Pilot. Now we have the Episode 3 501st Trooper and the Clone Wars 501st Jet Trooper. One thing that's missing, that's just kind of standing out, is the 501st ATRT driver. It's the pilot, but not the pilot who, drives the ATRTs, and they're completely different. They look like ARF troopers, but blue, and I feel like LEGO needs to do those at some point. It would have been really great if they released it with the ATRT and Speeder, but I gotta say they didn't do too bad with the Jet Trooper. At number 8, we finally have our first not Clone Wars character, and it is the 7th sister from Star Wars Rebels. So they made the Grand Inquisitor. I have him. He looks amazing. They made the 5th brother, and I don't have him, but he does look amazing. But they never made the 7th sister, who was the other main Inquisitor. So I was just really confused as to why they never made her. Maybe they planned to put her in a set that got canceled or something, but I feel like this would be a great place to put a 7th sister minifigure. In number 9, and there are 16 spots, by the way, but in number 9 we have the 501st Phase 1 Echo. So I did not put 5s in here because I would like to see 5s in his Phase 2 outfit, and I feel like there's a lot of Phase 2 clones on here with the Phase 2 Cody, Phase 2 Rex, Phase 2 Fox, Phase 2 Commander Bukhara, the Orange Scout Trooper. No, those are actually Phase 1, but the 501st ATRT driver is Phase 2, so I decided not to put 5s in here, but a Phase 1 501st Echo in his Phase 1 ARC Trooper uniform. That could be pretty nice. Next up is another clone trooper. We're going Phase 1 again. This is number 10. We have the Phase 1 501st clone trooper, or a Phase 2, or a Phase 1 212th trooper. Sorry, so a Phase 1 501st or 212th trooper. So this is just like, the regular white trooper, but it's got some orange or blue printing on it. It's the Phase 1 variants, and we haven't ever got any from LEGO for Phase 1 or Phase 2, except for Commander Cody and Captain Rex, the commanders. But like Waxer and Boyle, that'd be really nice to get some, regular Phase 1 212 troopers. That'd be really nice to get some of those in CMF. Next up at number 11, we have a Cad Bane minifigure. It's been a while since they've done anything with Cad Bane in it, because it's been a while since they've done anything Clone Wars actually at all. But, a Cad Bane minifigure would be nice. I do believe the last one was in the Clone Turbo Tank. the one, not the most recent one, but the one before that. And so yeah, it's been like 10 years since they've done a Cad Bane minifigure, and this would be a pretty good place to put it, in my opinion, of course. At number 12, we have Plo Koon. Now, I was going to put, Phase 2 Commander Wolf and Phase 2 Wolfpack Troopers. Then I decided I'd rather have the Wolfpack Troopers in a battle pack, and putting them there means they wouldn't put them in a battle pack, and so I would have to buy them all. And I decided I didn't want that, and I also decided that there were too many Phase 2 commanders on this list, so I took Wolf off. But Plo Koon is still around. In the recent 10 years, yes, we haven't got a lot of Clone Wars stuff, but I will say that LEGO has done a pretty decent job with putting Jedi out there that are on the Jedi Council and such. Like, they put Luminara and what is his face? I don't remember. In the Clone Turbo Tank, the newest version. I know I just talked about the version that was 2 versions ago. And they also had the Jedi Clone Troopers Battle Pack, which you're able to get a really cheap Ki-Adi-Mundi and Barriss Offee. Then you were able to get Ahsoka in like 2014, but no Plo Koon. There was no Plo Koon in the last 10 years, except for his Starfighter, which was like 10 years ago. So I would like to see a Plo Koon return so that I could get a Plo Koon. Actually, he was in 2014, but I just don't have him, so that's why I want him. Number 13, we have the minifigure that was made just for the trailer, the Dark Side Rey, quote-unquote Skywalker. The Rey Palpatine. Oh, spoilers, sorry. But, the Rey Palpatine, when she's evil, she goes into the Death Star that's destroyed, because, it blew up in the sky, but apparently there's still, remains on this moon. But she goes in, and then she confronts the Dark Side Rey with a red lightsaber. It would be hilarious to get that as a minifigure. We know that entire scene was made just for the trailer, to get people hyped up about Rey turning to the dark side, and get hyped up about a movie that shouldn't have had any hype. And I have to say they did a good job with that. The scene was like 30 seconds long. But it would just be really funny for LEGO to do this minifigure in the CMF. I think it would be hilarious. Revenge of the Sith. And then our second sequels minifigure here. At number 14, we would have Old Lando. This is Lando Calrissian from the older sequel, episode 9, when he comes in, just to get those box office, that box office money. But yes, coming in number 14, you got Old Lando, and I just kind of wanted to represent all of the movies here. I didn't really do a good job with representing the original trilogy, but I thought that's completely fine, since all the LEGO sets do a pretty decent job of representing the original trilogy. So I felt decent with only putting, a few sequels and lots of Clone Wars in here, / prequels in here, because, LEGO really is just skimping out on all of the prequels. There are only 2 minifigures left, and I wanted to throw in some cool aliens, so these last 2 are, some pretty decent aliens, in my opinion. First up, we have the Chairman of Pandora. Now, this guy is only in 1 episode, and he dies, and he's not very cool anyway, so I can see how most people would not know who he is, and I'm completely fine with that. In fact, I don't even know if I know who he is. Actually, I do. I bought the episode. I've watched it a bunch. It's not the best thing I've ever bought. But anyway, just any alien from Pandora. There's an episode with 2 daughters that get kidnapped. Any of those. Although I would prefer, the chairman. There's 2 chairmans in the Clone Wars, so, any Pantoran would be really nice to put in the CMF. I just want to do the sisters, because if you put in one, you have to put in the other, right? That's just kind of how it works. But also there's a senator from Pandora, which also, by the way, Pandora, they're blue. They're blue people. They're kind of like Admiral Thrawn, except they're not. But yeah, they're blue. It's kind of a side thing from the movie Pandora, with the blue people. So it's kind of funny what they did there. But I would really like to see a Pantoran in LEGO form. And number 16, a minifigure that I do not think LEGO has ever made before, and would probably need a really nice, specially designed mold for, the Wat Tambor minifigure.
This minifigure has been so neglected by LEGO. Well, all separatist leaders actually have been neglected by LEGO forever. But, Wat Tambor, he's in episode 3, but, they've only done Gunray in that scene, with the Anakin Starfighter and everything. But Wat Tambor, he's there the whole time. He's leading the separatists. He's doing everything. He blockades Ryloth in the Clone Wars. He has Echo in Season 7. He does so much stuff, and LEGO just doesn't do him. So I think this would be a nice place to just put Wat Tambor, because then you don't need to, throw him in a set, because obviously LEGO seems to not want to do, CIS sets, separatist sets. So this could be an excuse, because they obviously don't want to do, separatist sets. They could just throw them in here and call it good. But, these are just my opinions with the whole thing going on with these rumors, which I'm considering fact, even though they probably 50% of them will not be, what they say they are. But I'm just kind of considering them fact. I made this list off of the rumors just because I think it's a bunch of baloney what the rumors have going on. So I'm going to try and, kind of, at least this is kind of what I think, but more like what I hope. Because obviously, LEGO, how stupid are they? They have to put Clone Wars in somewhere. Even if they do a CMF and they only put one Clone Wars figure in there, I guarantee that figure will have at least a decent amount of sales. I will only buy that figure probably if they only do one, right? I don't know. Do they not have a sales guide? Did they not know that the 501st Battle Pack and AAT both were overpriced, both were scams, and both are the most popular set, kind of up there tied with the Razor Crest? So yeah, I don't really know. If LEGO starts losing money again, it's their own fault. I understand not giving the fans what they want because you think you know better, but at the same time, no one's gonna buy your stuff if they don't like it. You are a business, and you do have the right to, make those calls, but at the same time, it's really, LEGO? No one's gonna buy your stuff, you're gonna lose money. If you cut your quantity, make good quality sets, and they're just not doing that. So anyway, that's my little mini rant. I didn't want to go on a whole spiel here, but those are my 16 minifigures that I would put in a CMF for the Star Wars CMF. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button for me, and put your comments in the comment section below. I would love to hear what you guys think. Are there any minifigures on this list you agree with or disagree with? That would be great to hear from you guys. Thank you so much in advance. This is Kenneth from the LEGO Republic. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.